you know, in my bathroom putting stuff on my face. And I'm going to review it and sort of chat. It's like a vlog review of skincare. Sorry, I like can't figure out where I'm looking right now. So I was just gonna do a review on some new stuff I've been using for my skin that I've liked, and I feel kind of chatty, so it's gonna be sort of like a chat review. Right now I'm actually using the Yerba Matte Resurfacing Energy Facial. So it's there's hair net, Youth to the People. And I actually got this in a sample size, so it came with a bunch of different things with this brand, and I have to say, not my favorite. So I wanted to try this out, and I will say that if anyone's ever used the, what's it called? Hold on. Glam Glow. This guy, it's very similar to this. This one's a little bit thicker, like the grit is thicker in it, but it's still really smooth. And it just, for me, I like the results better with this versus this one. It's, the texture of it is gritty, but it's also like powdery at the same time. As you can see, it dries down, you know, pretty, almost like it disappears on your skin. So that's that. Not thrilled with it. I don't feel like it's worth the price point of what it is. And also, if you use it, you have to be getting into the shower. And I just got out of the shower, but it definitely leaves a lot of like those tiny little micro grits. It feels like sand. It's just sort of stuck in places all over your skin. I'm just breaking out a little bit right here, and I just want to just sort of buff some of that dead skin off. It's kind of scabbing a little bit, so I just wanted to buff some of that out. So I did get where is it? Did get this. Will not be repurchasing this at all. So this is part of I've been using a lot of these things for the first time ever for probably a month and a half. Sort of just gonna go through it and say what I like, what I don't like, and also just chest your ear off a little bit, because I've been stuck in the house for 6 months with no one to talk to but 1-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 9-year-old, and I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, my husband, but you know. So basically I'm just getting ready for bed, going through my nighttime routine of skincare, hair care, whatever else. I have the longest hair right now, and it is a mess. But my God, I am exhausted. I had just like the longest day today, and I just feel like for the last 6 months, I'm sure so many people can relate to this. It's just been like these ebbs and flows of like days where, like, especially my kids, where they're just like insufferable. And I'm just so tired of dealing with them. Love them, but I'm just so tapped out emotionally and mentally, and they're just so unhappy, it seems like. And I know a lot of it is just them being bored and everything else, but oh my God, I'm just like want to run away to like Mexico some days and be like, see ya, bye, love you, but I need a vacation. And it's just been one of those like dips in the calendar, in the ride, right? And right now we're just going down a little bit, and I know that in the next few days, usually it sort of perks back up and levels off, but I just feel like I'm being so tested. And you know, my son just went back to like virtual school, so, and I have to say, like, the teachers, you know, are doing their best. No one's mad at them, I don't think, for the most part. It's just really sad because my son loves learning. Doesn't just love the social aspect of school, but loves learning. And you could just see, even in the first like few days, around day like 5, he's already just sort of like droopy and miserable, and you know, distracted. And I really worry that this will have, excuse me, lasting effects on his desire to want to learn. So it's definitely something I worry about, but it's just been a long couple of days over here, and I know so many moms can relate. Sorry, I'm just like getting chunks of hair off my head. Coming back. So, I just put some Cantu shea butter in my hair. I have weird textured hair. It's not really curly. It's like Shakira, that like kinky coily wave. That kind of, that's what it is when it's well maintained. Right now, it's like so heavy. There's no layers in it, so it's just like one big, and it's just so heavy looking and just gross. Ugh. Like, look at this. This is how much hair do you need? This is insane. But finally we can start going and getting like haircuts and stuff now. So soon, very soon, because mother needs it. Okay, so surfacing, facial done. I'm gonna throw my hair in this guy and then take it off, and then I'll just go through the next few steps of my skincare. We're back. Wash that off. Usually my next step is from The Ordinary, so I'll use this. Now I do change this out, so it'll be either this one, or this guy. Be the next step, my routine. I also did not do this on screen, but this is my holy grail. I use this AM and PM to wash my face, and I usually will do this in the shower. Always try to like brush up, right? Esthetician here, yeah. I mean, obviously you can't always, just for like wrinkles, it helps. Obviously gravity is pulling your face down, right? So you want to kind of just, instead of adding to that dragging down that gravity is already doing on your skin and your face, just try to sort of counteract it and go up with your skincare. I'm not perfect, Lord knows I don't always do that, but try and kind of let that set down. Remember your neck and your décolleté. I also usually will sort of pat the rest of my product down my legs, sometimes on my butt. Okay. Insider trick, pro trip, pro trick. Okay, so there's that. Give that a second. The next, I'm gonna go in with my different. So I am oily combination, skin with larger pores in this area. I'm just to flecked everyone off in these areas right here, and definitely get a very congested nose area and chin area for sure. I try to do my own sorry, I'm not stopping, I'm just sort of counting in my head how long I do this. So I'm just sort of taking the product, pushing it in my hands and pushing it into my skin, not dragging, sort of trying to push it in. So along my nose, I try to do my own extractions. And with a lot of the products that you use, like retinoids is one of them, it tends to soften up your skin, thus softening up some of the blockage in like your blackheads and just like, those types of things. So anything that's, surface, that would be a blockage, that would be kind of, something you just don't want. not necessarily a problem, but just something that you don't like. It softens that up as well as your skin. So when you are doing your own extractions, it's not that hard and they just sort of come out very easily. So about once a week I'll do that, and I will literally make sure my nails are filed down to nothing. I'll get gloves and like a muslin towel, and I have a bunch of these, or like even like burp cloths. You know, I got a bunch of burp cloths when my kids were little, and the ones that I didn't use for them, I'll use it. Where it's after the shower, my skin is soft, pliable, and I will literally just take gloves on this and just go like this, and obviously put pressure, and you want to put pressure down and kind of bring it up, and everything kind of just comes out, and then obviously you go in and you wash your face. No big deal. So that's dried down. This is another new product that I was dying to use. So it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. It has PHA and BHA. It's weird, cause like the first time I used it, I was like, oh, toner, like very liquidy, powder puff. It's not. So it actually, I think you're supposed to shake it. Don't quote me. It's a little bit up here, and I will show you. It has like very, it's liquid, but there's a consistency to it. So I just kind of warm it up in my palms, and then again, pat, pat, pat in. Décolleté, neck, shoulders, why not? Am I young yet? Listen, I like how this smells. I don't really know if it's doing anything. You cannot make your pores smaller. Okay, listen to me. You can't make your pores smaller. They are what they are. These guys, they are what they are, okay? I know that. I'm aware of this. I learned that in the Jean Madeline Institute. Yay. But I like the way it smells. I'll be really honest. I like the way it smells. It smells like watermelon. I like that. Do I think it does anything? I don't know. I really have no idea. My skin wasn't that terrible before using these products. I do get hormonal breakouts, period. And that's kind of it right now. Lord knows when I was younger, I had the worst acne. So bad, so bad. So I consider my skin now the best it's ever been. So I don't know if it's really doing anything extraordinary. I just really like the smell. So that's kind of all I got for that one. The last bit, I guess, what I'm gonna do is, I got this one, actually, I got this as like a very small sample, like as a freebie when I got something else, and I loved it, so I had to order it, but I got it in a travel size because I did want to test it out. So it's Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Sea Collagen Super Serum. You'd have to shake it, because as you can see, there's parts in there that aren't going to naturally come together, so you have to kind of force it to. I really love this. It's like, so it has like definitely a very ocean smell to it, so if you don't like that, stay clear. But it's like an oil, obviously you can see the separation, so there's oil in there, but it feels so light. I have used it underneath makeup before. It gets a little sticky, but it dries down really, really, really nice and quickly. It dries down very quickly. It makes my skin feel really supple. This is one of the faves besides Glam Glow, and I used to use Glam Glow religiously like 5 years ago and just kind of stopped. And then I wanted to test out, so that first facial product I used, I wanted to test out that one versus Glam Glow. So I got them both in travel sizes to compare them. Glam Glow, hands down. I've already said it, we know this now. Besides rediscovering my love of Glam Glow, this is like by far, like, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, there's that. Do some eye product. And that will kind of be, my nails are so long. Oh, I hate that. It's like a pot and you're like, ugh. like all up in fingernail. Ugh, skeeves me out. I mean, this is okay. So this is Biosense, hi. And it is an under eye cream. There's not really a smell to it. Minimal. It's minimal. It reminds me of like that hotel bar soap. That's kind of what the smell reminds me of. It's like minimal. This is great. I love how soft it feels. Like it feels like a primer, like that touch of primer. Like that's kind of what it feels like on your skin. So I do like that. Some other honorable mentions that I also got from my Sephora haul was, again, the Youth to the People, this Kale face wash. Travel size, I learned, you know, when I was younger and had money and not as many kids, I could go into Sephora and drop, you know, $1,000, but no big deal. Okay, I can't do that anymore. So I do, when I buy new product, I try to see if they have it in a travel size, or sometimes they'll have like sample sizes and it's in like a box and you get like a bunch of different things, but it's still cheaper than the full size of the product you want. A little bit of a gamble, I know. So I did get this as well. When I first got this, I was like, this is, who would spend money buying this? It smells like hotel bar soap. It is bland. I don't think it combats acne. I don't think it does anything, but my skin has never felt cleaner after using this. And I have to say, when I first used it, I didn't think that. I was like, what is this? This is crap. I have to say, I'm considering buying the full size of this because it really leaves your skin feeling clean, but not stripped. Not like too tight where you're just like, oh, now I'm dehydrated. Like it just is like a great balancing act. So I don't know how they did it, but they did. Other honorable mention is another Youth to the People is the Super Berry Hydrate Glow Dream Mask. I've used it twice. I wouldn't buy it again. It doesn't, like, I don't wake up feeling super plump and moisturized after using it. I think it's just a heavy duty moisturizer. There's that. If you want to feel super moisturized and plump, this is the from The Ordinary. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose to itch. The Brand Active Retinoid. So this guy is one of my favorites. I try to use it 3 times a week. After, you can see there's a lot. Maybe you can't. Where am I going? Okay. I feel so fresh, so dewy when I wake up. My skin feels super soft. One of my favorites. So there's that. I'm like, did I miss anything? And that's kind of it. So that's been kind of just my Sephora haul, trying out new things. I try to be really minimalistic when I do skincare. I have found out through 10 years of being very proactive in my skincare. Like I said, when I was younger, I had the worst acne. That in the last like 4 years, I really noticed the more I scale back and the simpler I keep my skincare, the better my skin looks. I was getting a little bored, I think, in quarantine. So I was like, I need some Sephora. I need to go to Sephora. I want to get some new products. I'm bored. I just use the same like 3 things every day. Like I want something. So I did a thing, and I guess there's like maybe 2, possibly 3 things I would buy out of this batch of new product. So there you have it. There really is something to say about keeping it simple, and just really taking care of your skin, and you know, being proactive in your skincare, because it's something you'll have forever. You can't be alive without skin, all right? All right, guys, thanks for sticking around this long. I just wanted to chat a little bit, put some stuff on my face, and that's kind of it. That's kind of the shebang. So thanks so much for listening, staying put, and have a great week, have a great day, and just take care of yourself, because Lord knows in the last 6 months, it's just been testing all of us. So I hear you. I get it. I'm literally in my bathroom talking to my phone because that's how tapped out I am on some level. So also thank you because this has done something for me too. All right, bye.